If you're a young girl and you're dating an older guy, please be careful.
Hi lovely, so welcome back. Please watch this video and we are gonna come back to talk about it.
If you're a young girl and you're dating an older guy, please be careful and do not have kids until you're like almost 30. Really weigh out your options and date people closer to your age, because older people tend to be very manipulative and run game on you, and they play with your emotions and they drag you through the mud just because they know that you're more gullible and vulnerable. I've been with the same person since I was 16 years old. He is now 41 and I'm 26. We just had our sixth child back to back, okay? I'm one hell of a mom. I'm hands-on. I'm always home with them. I'm always the parent that's doing everything while he's out doing whatever. I just gave birth to our sixth child, and he literally did not come and support me through this traumatic experience. My father was here, and his reason was because I told him that he dogged me out during my entire pregnancy. He was not there. He was neglectful. No belly rubs, no bath being ran, no consideration for my feelings, no empathy, no sympathy, no nothing. So he was like, finish it yourself. I'm like, you don't care about your son coming into the world and him being healthy and okay? And he's like, no, and you can name whatever you want. I don't care. And I'm 26. I dedicated my whole life to wanting to be a good mom, giving him all of these kids because he didn't have kids when, first got together. He was like 30 something, 32, 33, whatever. And I'm still gonna be one hell of a mom, but it fucking hurts. Like, it do. But life goes on, and this is not the end of the world for me. I'm hoping that sometime later down the line, because I don't want a relationship anytime soon, that I find a good person that can see the value in all of this, because people like to be very judgmental about situations like this. But if you're a young female, please date within your age and don't give up your life so easy. Although I don't regret it for the sake of my kids are amazing and very fucking smart, and very close. If I could go back, I would have chose somebody closer to my age that wouldn't have dragged me through the mud like he has. And there's just been a lot more to it. But this is just what I experienced today, and this was the nail in the coffin for me. Enough for me to be like, I'm never going to be with you again, and I'll take the 6 kids and I'll figure it the fuck out. I've been already doing it by myself anyways. So it is what it is. But that's my only message for today. And this is what I'm going to tell my daughters too. Don't date anybody older than you. He's 15 years older than me. 14 years older than me, whatever. Same shit. And I have been drugged through the mud and still believe in his words. The times that he's good, and the times that he's like, I'm going to try and I'm going to get my shit together and I'm sorry. And he never does, and he goes back to the same typical regular shit every time. So don't believe the bullshit. Don't believe the love bombing. Just do you. Okay.
This message is from Mary Felicia. Mary, what you had to say really spoke to me. I started having children way too early, but and I have 6 as well. And I was surrounded by a community of people that really helped me take care of my children. The men in my life, there was one that, he lied, said that I didn't want my children, had his woman called me the egg donor, like she knew about my life. And then the man that I married, He told me nobody didn't tell me to spread my legs and have children. Let me tell you something. I went to school, I educated myself, and I worked. I made sacrifices for my children. There were people that were my so-called friends that talked about me. There were people that said so many derogatory things about me when I was having my children, after I had my children, when I got married. I could never do anything right. But I'm here to tell you, sis, there is light at the end of that tunnel. Your children, you will raise your children. You said they are brilliant. They are smart. Those smart little babies will grow up to be successful people. I'm here to tell you. My oldest is, she has her PhD. The oldest boy, he lives in South Dakota with his family, raising his family. I have another one that is a QC, lab analyst. I have another one that's a nurse, another that is studying to be a lawyer. And then my baby girl is a color analyst at a company. And my girls, we live together along with my grandson, and we might not have a lot of money, but we live in peace and we take care of one another. It's not that it's a bunch of roses every day, but my children are my saving grace. And it's hard right now, and it will get easier. Just take care of those babies, take care of yourself, and you align yourself. You build your own family. Your father is there. I wish I had my father, when I was raising my children, but he passed away. But when he was here, he loved those oldest babies. He loved them so much. He would come over and play with them and spend whatever time he could with them. But I'm here to tell you, let people talk. Let it hurt. Feel those feelings and remember where you are right now, because that's going to motivate you and inspire you to get up and make moves. You know who you are to the core. You're a good woman. You're a good mom. You were a good wife to this person or a good girlfriend to this person. And now, because he is tired or whatever his story is, I don't even need to know what his story is. He wants to dismiss you or use you or discard you like you're nothing. You are the mother of his children. And any man that can do this to his children, nothing good is going to come of this man. Nothing. Trust me, nothing good is going to happen for this person. You, my dear, you have to recover. You have to raise those children, and you have to take care of yourself, and you can do it. I did it. I thought that I would always have to be with someone, and, I needed this man in my life and all of this. And I wasted a lot of years trying to be pleasing, trying to create an image that this was the best man in the world. And he wasn't. He wasn't a good man. Let me tell you something. It changed. And even if I never have a lot of money or live in a nice house or in the community that I lived in ever again, you know how much peace I feel, how much joy I walk around with, even when I don't have a lot of money and I can't do all of the things that I want to do. I still wouldn't trade this kind of peace, this kind of joy for all of the money in the world. For all of the money in the world. This is the best part of my life. And to see my children, what they have become and what they are becoming, has been phenomenal, because my children barely include this person in their life. As a matter of fact, I encourage them, to go, spend time with him, be with him, whatever, because there is no tie. I have no feeling toward that individual anymore. And that is the best thing in the world. His family, people in his family, tell stories about me or whatever they say. It don't even move me that way, because the love that I have for myself, the joy that I feel, the happiness, no matter what anybody says, nobody was there when you was going through what you were going through. Nobody was there when this man was loving on you. It was you and that man. You know intimate things about your relationship nobody else knows. Can't nobody judge you, because we all make mistakes. We all do things that we're not happy of. And if anybody is telling you different or trying to make you feel kind of way, you don't need those people in your life. I don't accept any negativity, and anybody coming to me talking about the past, I can't go back in time. If you don't want to move with me in positivity, in love, in kindness, where I am today, they can't be a part of my life. And I encourage you. If they're not talking positive and bringing positivity to you and those children, cut their asses loose. You don't need them. You don't need that in your life. Period, point blank. Love on yourself. Look at those babies and see that love and all of that, and just look at your children and just identify, see if you can find those things that they will become. Because I look at my children and I knew that some of them was going to be doctors. I knew that some of them was going to be in the medical field. Just to see those things manifest has been such a blessing. Oh my goodness. I wish I could just come and talk to you and give you the biggest hug and let you know it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You just have to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, and walk in that motherhood, walk in that strength, that courage as mothers that we all have. Walk in that, believe in that, trust in yourself, and all the things that you do as a mother. Those things will manifest into opportunities for you. I'm living proof of that. I am living proof of that. So if you get anything out of this, know that you are not alone. And if I can do it, 6 babies, if I can do it, you can do it, sis. And there is light. There is light. Once you cut the snakes loose, once you cut the negativity loose, there is light. And you will be free and you will be happier for it. God bless you. I am praying for you. I'm sending all good vibes your way. I'm asking that our ancestors, especially those women, come down and put their protection and arms around you to shield you from all of the nonsense and the chaos and the strife. And they just bring all the wisdom and knowledge that you're going to need to take care of yourself and take care of those children, and know that you are not alone.
Sometimes I feel like I live in a different universe than everybody else. Go watch her video. It's very sad. She's 26 years old. She's had 6 kids by the same man. They started messing around when she was 16. This man is now 41. So he was 31, 32 when they first started messing around. Y'all do the math. That is a groomer. That is a pedophile. And in the comments, people are saying, oh, that can happen at any age. What does age have to do with it? Are y'all... That man stole her entire childhood. Her adolescence. I hope she gets away from that man. I hope she heals. I hope she learns to love herself. But we've got to stop. We've got to stop just okaying things that should not be okay. There's no reason a 16-year-old girl should be involved with a 30-year-old man. That's... Frontal lobe is not fully developed. What does a 16-year-old girl have for a 31-year-old man? Make it make sense. And I date older men, but that's just that I can't. We have to stop okaying these things.
I'm just gonna have to tell it like it is and tell you the truth. He's a horrible person, doesn't matter the age. And men really are selfish. But I want to come to you as an individual. Where's your sense of accountability? You were young when you met this guy, you were manipulated, but somewhere over the years, you grow and you develop, and you have to learn from people's mistakes as well. And you have to learn from your own mistakes as well. Why were you so freely giving with your womb? Why didn't you have any boundaries and standards? As much as you can sit there and blame this man, have some sort of self-blame as well. Take some accountability. You didn't allow yourself to grow outside of him. You didn't set your own life goals and expectations outside of your relationship with him. You dedicated yourself to becoming the mother of his children instead of dedicating yourself to what you want for yourself and your life. And now shit is like this, and you don't want to look at anybody else to blame but him. What about you? I really need women to stand up and take accountability. I need women to stand up and take accountability and stop always being the victim. Sometimes you let it happen to you.
I seriously love this. It's actually funny enough that a lot of young women are in these shoes. I won't be saying that it's actually a general thing, like all of the, elderly or older men, does this way or something, but I think that majority of them, does. And apart from older men or younger men or whatsoever, I think that this also has to do with individual thing. I have actually heard countless of stories like this in times of, marriage and all of that. A lot of men, I have someone very close to me who have this experience of, anytime she takes in and all of that, the husband is always not available, but mentally, he might be available physically there, but he's not even available in terms of emotionally, no emotional support. Like, he often even want his wife to do everything despite the fact that this woman is pregnant with his seed and all of that. Some men, are in these shoes, like they often treat their spouse so badly when the spouse need them the most, especially in pregnancy. They tend to treat these, ladies so, like, it's just something that baffles me. Sometimes I ask, is this not, like, are you not expecting your own child as well? Like, you are making your own woman go through all of this stress, both mentally, physical, and some men are even physical to that extent, not even realizing that this said woman is carrying your seed. This woman is carrying your seed, which you planted, inside of her. And at the process of the plantation, you are all promises, loving her, you're the best, blah blah blah. But all of a sudden, the seed which you've planted, you are not there to take care of the seed in order to make the seed grow in a loving memory. But no, that is when some of them will start cheating on you. Some of them will start having relations. Majority of the infidelity that gets involved in marriages is as a result of the wife being pregnant. When a man sees that the wife is pregnant and blah blah blah, the level of infidelity automatically increase. It actually takes a man, a sensible person, a sensible man who actually understands or loves you, to be there for you, nurture you until when you put to bed. But some use this as an example to start up a relationship outside. I have seen countless,